The third challenge goes back to the words of my friend and colleague, Dr. Renata Volpe, who many of you know. He says, the world of business is often designed by men for men with wives. How often so many of us women would love a wife to just take care of all those The world of business is defined by men, is often termed rugby, and yet us women have this very naive way of getting onto the pitch and playing hockey. When we're there, we're often troubled and we ponder why we don't quite crack the game. And often we're shown off the field, and when we do, we feel totally misunderstood. So what are these qualities as women that we need to acquire in the world of business and the world of work? And again, in this regard, I certainly concur with Renata. There are many qualities, and as a headhunter, I often sit and listen to people who say, but why do I need these qualities? We're so different. We need political astuteness. They tell me I'm not a politician. We need strong negotiation skills. All of those who have done the entrepreneurial thing of negotiating out there know the relevance of that. Networking. So often we go home to tend to the kids and look after the family, while our male counterparts are out there doing their bit. We need to be strategic about our careers, and we need to be assertive and handle conflict management skills. In fact, driving here tonight, I saw a billboard up, driving down past Nedbank actually, where it said, women in South Africa are too posh to push, whatever that means. But it comes back to assertiveness without being passively aggressive and without being aggressive per se. And as I've already alluded to, we need personal mastery, personal belief, and to change our often prejudicial, limiting beliefs about ourselves and how we operate in this world. As women, we often believe that to break through the barriers, and those barriers are often self-imposed, that we need only women as role models. Sometimes we're so focused on looking at other women, and certainly women are inspiring because they've proven that the way and the road ahead is viable and possible. But I remind us as women not to forget our male counterparts who often are far better adept at teaching us the game of rugby than hockey. We also discovered in our research on women on boards that there is really a direct positive correlation between the road that people of colour in South Africa, and many of them successful men, have travelled before us. And there are many lessons we can learn from these people too. There is one in particular the world over who is loved, respected, admired and revered. And as we all know, and as is fighting on top billing probably right now as we speak, Basi, a great man who is proudly South African and homegrown, Nelson Mandela. The question I have for us women as entrepreneurs, women in business, as leaders, as pioneers and innovators, is what can we learn from this world-acclaimed 90-year-old? It was Colin Powell who said, great leaders almost always are great simplifiers. They can cut through argument, debate and doubt to offer a solution that everybody can understand. And what is the result? It is a clarity of purpose, credible leadership and an integrity of organisation. Each of you entrepreneurs out here tonight are leaders in your own right. So what can we learn from our homegrown, proudly Madiba, who has been an icon and a role model for so many of us? Firstly, he is the People's President. I had the privilege recently of being in London at his birthday concert, 4664, and if I think of the power of Madiba, I'm reminded of Amy Winehouse, who many of you will know is very popular in the British public. She's certainly popular on our homegrown radio stations. She's so fantastic, but her big challenge is getting to a concert sober, without drugs, and often she's in rehab. And Nelson Mandela got Amy onto a stage, standing, coherent, singing with absolute beauty, not only one song, but two.